the Little Orange Plum.
Hello everyone and welcome to Little Orange Plum. So today we are looking at a little subreddit called r/clever comebacks. And for the first post of the day we have make smart choices. And all I can say about this is something my girlfriend showed me, and we actually went mountain climbing recently, and she took one look at this and said we should totally do this on the next mountain we go to. So if I suddenly disappear and you never hear from me again, my girlfriend dropped me off the edge of a cliff, basically. But yes, we have, what's stopping you from doing this with your partner? To which someone responds with, common sense. Indeed. I agree, and also I'm slightly terrified that I'm not sure my girlfriend is joking when she says she want to do this for real. Okay, next we have, he took innocent people's lives, he needs to be held responsible for his actions. So from the Hill, Trump Jr. on alleged Kenosha shooter, we all do stupid things at 17. Wow, how many people have killed someone whilst 17? Imani responds with a reminder that members of Central Park 5 were 14, 15 and 16 years old, and Trump Sr. called for them to be executed. Does seem to be a bit of a double standard, and also I understand that some people are racist, but in what world does the phrase we all do stupid things at 17 sound like a reasonable thing to say about any shooter? Putting the racial issue aside, like, I'm just, why did you think that was a good idea? Just why? Okay, next we have, what a wholesome burn, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And someone commented, the Special Olympics makes no... Let me do the voice. The Special Olympics makes no sense. The Olympics offer the best athletes in the world to compete against each other to determine who is best. Having retards compete is doing the opposite. Don't you just love how you get these idiots who probably never competed in a sport, who don't quite recognize you can't compete with these disabled people. You're not talented or hardworking or disciplined enough to compete in the Special Olympics. You're not. Seriously. Especially, like, you get these people who will be like, is it who don't seem to recognize, like, for example, the 100 meter dash. There is a blind event for the 100 meter dash. Why would you assume that a blind person has and is not a fast runner? Like, I understand you might be concerned that they may go running into things if they don't have a guide to help them with direction and shit like that. Okay, I can understand if you've not actually seen the event and you don't understand, like, how they set it up so that blind people can run. But, like, there's nothing wrong with their legs. They're blind. The legs are fine. They can still be very talented runners. Like, there's a slight logic fail here. Like, seriously. But anyway, the wonderful Arnold Schwarzenegger responded with, we're going to try. I don't know how well my impression is going to go, but let's see. We have, as stupid and evil as this comment is, I am not going to delete it or ban you yet, because it is a teachable moment. You say you have two possible paths ahead. Right now, I guarantee you that these athletes have more courage, compassion, brains, and skill. Actually, more of every possible human quality than you. So take their path. You could learn from them and try to challenge yourself to give back, to add something to the world, or you can stay on your path and keep being sad, pitiful, jealous, internet troll who adds nothing to the world but mocks anyone who does anything out of small-minded jealousy. I know what you really want is attention, so let me be clear. If you choose to keep going this way, no one will ever remember you. Worst Arnold Schwarzenegger impression ever, but there we go. But yeah, I think that was beautifully put. As I say, it's just really awkward when able-bodied people try to make fun of the guys at the Special Olympics, because you're not as talented or hardworking as these athletes. You're just not. They're outperforming able-bodied people despite having disability. You know? But anyway, next we have, you guys are getting sex. It is not premarital sex if you never get married. Follow me for more biblical loopholes. Good point, actually. Yeah, someone did not think this shit through. Okay, so next we have, the NFL has had enough. Chloe and Bailey performed the national anthem before #kickoff2020. from the National Football League. Thank you all for your racist comments. Please leave them here in the comment section so we can screenshot them and send them to your employees. To which Chris replies with giving the National Football League the finger, to which the National Football League responds with, "It looks like you don't have a job, so there's nothing we can do." It does kind of, it's one of those moments of, it just fascinates me when you get these people who will be like, any kind of like celebrity who's like an entertainer or an athlete or anything like that shouldn't have political opinions. You wouldn't mind if it was conservative, because like, obviously these people who have a problem with the NFL players bringing up race issues, they're all conservative. They don't seem to have much of a problem with Kanye being political about liking Donald Trump and stuff like that. It's just people who disagree. And I think it's a very simple matter. These people are talented, they're doing their jobs well, and now you want them to not have a life outside of work or opinions outside of work. To literally just live for your entertainment. Pretty much. It always fascinates me, like the amount of people who will try to make some kind of argument. It's like, it's very simple. This person has a job as an entertainer. They do not exist to entertain you. They have a job as an entertainer and a whole lot of shit else going on with their life as well. And some of that other shit might involve them having political opinions that disagree with you, and they should not have to never voice their opinion in public just to entertain you and just to please you, because you wouldn't like it if you were told you had to be silent outside of work at all times in your job, realistically speaking. So, next we have, I wonder how dense the population is. The spread of coronavirus is based on two factors. Number 1, how dense the population is. Number 2, how dense the population is. And someone responded with, "You wrote the same thing twice. What's the other one?" You're number 2, dude. You're number 2. Yeah, that's fell right into that trap there, didn't you? I'm not even going to explain it. Just know, if you don't get it, you are number 2 in more ways than one. Next we have, your seatbelt works right. If you're wearing a mask, why would you care if I'm not? Your mask works right. If you're sober, why would you care if I was driving drunk? Your seatbelts and airbags work right. Touché. Good point. Yeah, some people don't think these shit through, I don't think. Next we have, it's kind of a boomer one we have. Hold on. These huge companies all started from a garage. What's your excuse? Apple, Disney, Amazon, Google. To which someone responds with, I don't have a garage. Fair enough. Dude makes a point. Okay. Okay, we have, there are 75 now. This is going to be on my last one of the day. We have, there are only 2 genders. It's science. Anything else is just personality and feelings. There are 65 genders, and every time you complain, we add 5 more. Wait a minute, are you kidding, or are you in actual denial? There are 70 genders, and every time you complain, we add 5 more. Perfect! Personally, I think that's a perfect way of doing it. Yeah, we'll just I feel like we should take this option with everything. Like, every time you complain about being gay, and people being gay, let me start again. We're just going to do this with everything. Every time you complain about someone who is gay, everything gets gayer. Every single time you complain about any of these things, we double your money. It gets worse the more you complain. Deal with it. So anyway, that was our /clever comebacks. Highly recommended subreddit as far as I'm concerned. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!